And Hauser next to Mick. Keeping his Mick. And Austin Armstrong, the defensive end, continues his superb evening. He's been all over the field defensively. He did not read it correctly that time, Elmer.
No.
Well, 3 are in the books here at Northwest. And after 3, the Orrville Red Riders have their largest lead of the game at 11. Can the Northwest Indians make a comeback? We'll find out next.
Skeppers likes to keep an eye on her neighborhood, like MCTV watches out for our neighbors to make sure everything runs smoothly for our customers. From our technicians in the field to our engineering experts behind the scenes, we use top technology to keep your internet, TV, and phone connected. Plus, expert local technical support and friendly people to greet you. Everything in the neighborhood the way it should be. MCTV, we go the extra mile.
Y'all know it's football season. Around these parts, football season is barbecue season. If you want to score big on game day, make slow-smoked Old Carolina barbecue your go-to spot before, during, and after all the games. No need to cook on Friday. Meet before the game at Old Carolina. Or grab a party pack and host the ultimate college or pro football party. Featuring award-winning ribs, tender pulled pork, and jumbo smoked wings. We have options for all your pigskin pig-outs. Get more info at oldcarolina.com. Old Carolina Barbecue Company. Meet before the game.
And we return back into Northwest with a big second down play coming up for the Indians as we start the fourth quarter. Both teams 4-0. And a key play here.
Trips left for Northwest.
Mick to pass. Throws. This one is
intercepted.
Just picked off, but they call it incomplete. Butler is trying to say he picked it off, and a flag comes in now. I don't think that Butler said something that was too kosher to that official. I agree with you, though. I thought the ball was picked off.
Yeah, from here.
I don't know if we have a field-level view of that. We may. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, Northwest is going to get an automatic first down by unsportsmanlike conduct. Here's a look from the field. Let's see.
Tip. No. Hit the ground.
Nice camera work there. Beautiful work on the sideline.
Hit the ground.
Frank Legard, our sideline cameraman, with beautiful work there. Here's Jordan Mick. Mick with a decent run.
Boy, that's a big play.
And the bandit linebacker is down on the far sideline and appears to be a bit shaken up. And that's Zach Walker. Now, to add to the story of George, go ahead.
That was a big penalty against Orrville. They had, what was that, a second or a third down in 15?
It would have been a third and long.
It would have been incomplete.
Yep.
Now they get a first down and.
Yeah, but it's just like before with Northwest and the personal foul from before that allowed Parks to score.
Yeah.
It's kind of been that night. You know, you do one thing, they do another thing. By the way, Jordan Mick, adding to his story, he's a highly touted baseball player, and even Coach Joe Harbour in his 4th year at Northwest said the kid's probably going to be drafted in the baseball draft. That's how talented a catcher he is. Second down here. Mick keeps. Jordan Mick. Close to another first down. He has not given the ball to Hauser in a while, Elmer.
You know,
they're almost expecting him now, too.
Is he reading that, or are they calling that? That's,
I don't know.
You know, that's hard to determine.
Well,
They're in that power eye. He squats down to take the snap.
As low as he can go. Well, there's Colin Hauser.
No, he didn't make it.
And there's Eddie Burns. In a battle of a young man who's 5'9" and 160 and a young man who's 6'4" and 290, 6'4" and 290 wins.
Whoa.
My, oh my.
Okay, here we go. This could be the game here.
4th down. Mick under center. Toss, Hauser. Colin Hauser, 1st down, but he fumbled. And Orrville has the ball. Ben Amstutz, the defensive end, as you heard over the PA system, recovers the football.
Wow.
1st and 10, Orrville at their 47-yard line.
Eddie Burns again.
Yes.
Tell you what, you want to talk about an Altman Health Foundation player of the game.
Eddie Burns got to be considered.
We might have to go with Eddie Burns.
He's played a heck of a game.
1st down here for Orrville. Man in motion. Marquell Parks now with the football. Goodbye, I believe. There he goes. Marquell, touchdown number 5, 53 yards. Backbreaker.
That's a backbreaker.
This is a nominee for our Rock Solid Play of the Game, brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union. That makes it 2 years in a row that Marquell Parks has scored 5 times against Northwest.
Is that one play?
Yeah. 53 yards. What do you do? Bad kick again, and kick is no good. But Northwest needs
18 points.
A prayer at this point with 10-11 left. Not that they can't achieve this, but
They got to score 3 times.
that is a lot. And we'll see if the Northwest Indians have what it takes when we come back on the Altman Health or the Alt Care TV replay game of the week.
You can't tell your cold to wait? Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Get the app now. You can't tell your migraine to wait. Talk to a doctor now with the new Altman Now app. Download the Altman Now app now.
For nearly 20 years, thousands of people have relied on SARTA for safe, affordable, reliable transportation.
People like Misty Williams, who's riding SARTA to a brighter future. Misty's a full-time student and mom who uses our fixed routes to get to school, pick up her son at daycare, and return home at the end of a very busy day.
School, shopping, Cleveland, Akron, the airport, for work or for play. People you know count on SARTA to meet their transportation needs. And we deliver.
SARTA, where can we take you today?
And we return back into Northwest, and another drive summary, Elmer, that's not even a drive.
It's not. One play, 53 yards. A 53-yard run by Parks. Extra point, no good. Okay, Park now has 14 carries, 117 yards, and 4 TDs. And we still have a quarter to go.
I thought that was his 5th TD. He caught a touchdown, too. So
Okay.
4th, wow. Craig here on the return. Brendan Craig trying to make something out of nothing. Craig with a man to beat. And Brendan Craig is going to go. That's how you stay in it. That's a way to stay alive. This is a nominee for our rock solid play of the game. Brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union. Brendan Craig this year has been special on kick returns. He returned one for 84 yards earlier in the season. And this one fielded it on about the 20, I'd say, about 80 yards. How about that for a cutback too, Elmer?
Is that a whoop, whoop, whoop?
That's his best Markwell Parks impersonation.
Or the Three Stooges or something, you know.
Curly.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
LaFay's extra point is up. And Northwest isn't going to roll over just yet. There's a lot of time left in this football game. And there's time for us now to go down to the sideline, brought to you by SARTA. Here's Noah Hiles.
Northwest has an absolute knack for finding ways to score touchdowns. When it's not through the air or on the ground, they've been great at it on special teams. That's their third kick return touchdown of the year so far, including the second for Craig. He had an 84-yard one earlier this season. They've also taken a punt back and scored twice defensively through pick sixes. So never count out this Indians team because they know how to get the ball in the end zone.
Thanks for that, Noah. That brought to you by the Zero Emission SARTA bus. Where can we take you today? And that's not a drive summary, Elmer. That's a beautiful kickoff return.
That was Brendan Craig, an 80-yard kickoff return, and the extra point was good. He's going to run out of cards again.
I think he might this time.
You want to
67 points in the last 2.5 quarters. That's some good football.
Great defense.
Onside kick attempt, and Northwest got it! Northwest has it! Jordan Beers! The Indians pull a fast one! Did we say the game was over?
This kid never threw the ball.
And Northwest with a short field to go as they have taken Orrville by complete surprise now. Never count out the fight in the motto Ahiga. The one who fights, the Navajo saying that they have lived by this year here in Northwest.
You go deep now?
Could be. Mick, back to throw. Looked for Hauser.
Intercepted. Intercepted by the defensive tackle.
Wow. Dustin Pumphrey on the tip. How do you like that? I think this was tipped right there. Austin Armstrong. And there's Pumphrey, just holds on to it, I think. He might have trapped that, I don't know. Wow. All that for that. That hurts. I wonder who's going to get the ball here, Elmer. No, that's Markwell Parks. And that's Markwell Parks. And this is Markwell Parks.
Oh my God, he's going to go for a touchdown.
And Markwell Parks is wrapped up finally. What was that, Elmer?
They're running him back in motion, get him in the ball, and then he counters back from where he left. And you have people pulling. That shouldn't be a very good football play.
No.
Because you're going this way and then you go back the other way.
individual effort.
He can just pull it off.
All individual effort.
Yes, he can pull it off.
He's not even in the game for this play, so someone else is going to have to score. And Orrville takes a timeout. Well, does Northwest have a goal line stand in them? That hurts, though. That pick by Dustin Pumphrey, that hurts. And reminder, tomorrow, Ohio State football, they play Nebraska tomorrow in a Big Ten matchup. See if the Buckeyes can keep their good times rolling this season under first-year head coach Ryan Day. See if Justin Fields can continue to improve at quarterback. Paul Keels and Jim Lachey with the action tomorrow on 1480 WHBC. Yeah, go ahead and read that off, Elmer.
This half, Parks has 6 carries, 145 yards, and 3 TDs. That's all. That's only in this half.
7 yards at halftime. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Cooper Haley, ball is fumbled. I'm not, this game tonight, if you didn't take your beta blockers before you started watching it, better break them out. This is not for the faint-hearted. Second and goal now from the 13. And I still don't see Marquell out there. Last I looked, he was getting a breather. Well, now he's out there.
I wonder who's going to get it.
Well, probably Marquell.
Marquell.
It's a pretty safe bet. He's in motion. And a false start before the play. Wide receiver was the one who moved. Well, this is your defensive possession of the game if you're Northwest now. Looked like you were about to give up a long touchdown to Marquell Parks, and now you have a second and goal at the 18. This is going to be a little bit difficult for Orrville. We'll see if they can punch this in. Haley looks, Marquell Parks, and they call that pass incomplete. They call it a lateral, or they call it a pass.
It was forward, I think.
I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know about that, Elmer.
Oh, yeah.
That was a yard backwards.
They need instant replay.
Yeah. Why can't we show them what we're doing in the truck downstairs with Billy in the gang?
They need instant replay.
I don't know if Billy wants to accept that type of responsibility, though.
He'd love it.
And Orrville going to take a timeout. Elmer, I would say that the game is over, but it just doesn't seem like it's that type of game.
You can't say that yet.
I mean, any time that Northwest has needed something, they've dug deep and they've found it. Whether it's a kickoff return,
an onside kick,
they've just found ways.
Yeah. I think I said in the first half, I think the team who gets the ball last is going to win. Might be true.
It would appear that way right now.
Joey, there's no use arguing. Oh, I thought he was doing a pirouette.
Arguing on the sideline, as Dean Marini said to us in the truck, demonstrating down there. There are multiple ways that you can get involved as a coach. And Joe Harbor, the man with the big beard and the big man on the sideline, finds all those ways. Third down and goal from the 18. Haley. Parks. Caught. Stayed in bounds. And then at the 10-yard line. So fourth down here at the 10. Player almost stopped on this for Northwest. Ooh. He holds the ball. Very interesting, Elmer.
Yeah, drive you crazy as a coach.
I mean, he leaves that bad boy out to dry.
All right.
Time to dig deep if you're Northwest.
Looks like there's a little confusion here.
Haley
run it,
rolling
run
out.
It.
Still rolling out, throwing, incomplete. Northwest gets the defensive stand. Should have run, right, Elmer?
Yeah. Well, here's two guys coming up, I guess. All right, Northwest got to go, 90 yards? And they got 7 minutes, and they got to score 10 points.
That's doable. Or 11.
Or 11.
Mick to throw. Jordan steps up, running room. Jordan Mick. And pounced on by Ben Amstutz, the DN. Last playoff appearance for Northwest was 2011. This game tonight at home has had a playoff feel to it, and they're going against a reigning state champion in Division 5. These are two playoff caliber teams here tonight. Mick again to throw. Wants the deep ball. Ball up there, caught! Braden Mick! There he goes! One man can catch him! 82 yards! This is a nominee for a rock solid play of the game. Brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union. How about this for a throw? Almost picked off.
Now the freshman held on to it.
He did.
Now the freshman held on to it.
Mick to Mick there, brother to brother. Northwest looked down, they looked out of it, they looked like a team that had been defeated, and they have just come back again and again.
Wow. What?
Northwest needs an extra player, and they finally send one in after lots of confusion. Zach Kurz, the player that comes in. And the phase extra point is good. What do you have to say for yourself, Elmer?
Woo. This is amazing.
And we'll take a timeout here on the Alt Care TV replay game of the week. But do not touch that remote. This is not over yet. Stay with us.
Welcome to Friends and Family Credit Union, where we believe every member is a friend of the family.
Hi, I'm Nick Langenfeld, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. We provide financial needs in the most reasonable and cost-effective way. What are you waiting for? Stop in one of our locations today to become a friend of the family.
At AltCare, you matter.
When we answer your call or meet with you in person, you are the top priority.
We work with your physician, pharmacy, and over 7,300 other providers. We want to be your trusted resource.
We invest in collaboration, our youth, and our community, which we continue to serve with gratitude.
Commitment and community were the reasons we started over 30 years ago.
And why we are still here today.
All care where you matter.
.6:23 left in the game, and it's still a ball game. Northwest trails by just 3. And we'll get you that drive summary here momentarily. Another onside kick here. This one fielded by Orrville and almost broken free.
Why did they onside kick it again?
By Butler. And that drive summary, Elmer.
This was a long drive. This was 2 plays in 90 yards. An 82-yard TD pass from Jordan Mick to his brother, Brendan Mick.
Braden.
Braden. Okay, extra point good. Orrville 40, Northwest 37.
Now if you're Orrville, I think things start to tighten up just a bit, right, Elmer?
Whew. You gotta run some clock off here, don't you?
Still 6:19 left. Here's Markwell Parks. Markwell Parks. Open field tackle made there. Touchdown saving tackle. Jordan Mick brings him down from the defensive secondary.
Boy.
Wow. Now things get harder for Orrville down in this area to score because all of a sudden things become bottled up for Markwell. Right, Elmer?
Until he gets, you got to get him on the outside, you know?
They got
2 guys in motion.
And they keep running the play, and Markwell just runs out of bounds.
You talk about momentum. This thing's changed.
What, about like 12 times?
This half. It's crazy.
No time to catch your breath.
Sometimes I look at the monitor, next thing you know, somebody's scoring a touchdown.
If we can, after this play, we'll go down to Noah. We have not had that moment in time. Elijah Hall in motion. There is Elijah Hall. And Hall goes out of bounds. And we will have this moment now down at the sideline, brought to you by Sarda. Here's Noah.
Guys, we spoke with Coach Harbor earlier this week, and when we had the conversation with him, I asked him about the Mick brothers. I said, which one's bigger, which one's faster? The answer to both was ironically the freshman, Braden, and you saw it on that play. He uses his size to win that jump ball, and then you see the blazing speed as he goes 80-plus yards to the house to make it a 1-score game.
Second down here. Here's Markwell Parks. Parks going to be close to a first down. Third down appears to be coming up.
Tackle made by number 42, Remington McCross.
Third down and 2.
Third down and 1.
1.
It's a long one. Markwell trying to stay loose, as you can see on the screen there. Gets the ball again here. Markwell.
First down.
Second effort. Second effort gets him the first down.
Tackle made by number 5, Colton Weber, and number 2, Colin Hauser. First and goal, Orrville
Almost brought down there.
at the 10-yard line.
Again, that ability to go from side to side without, and then going full speed as soon as he makes the cut is amazing. He's truly a gifted young man.
A twitched young man.
Twitched.
First and goal. Toss to a different back, and Chris Smith, the sophomore, gets an introduction into Pac-7 football when it's meaningful there. And I don't know that he necessarily likes it.
No gain. Second down.
Tried to imitate his older teammate.
Boy, what is it? 2nd down and goal, huh?
You know, for as good as Marquell Parks is, he only has 2 offers on the table from Cincinnati and Toledo. But he's had 5 touchdowns tonight, and he gets the ball right here. And Marquell Parks is to the edge, and Marquell Parks is in for the 6th time. I was saying, he's hobbling a little bit.
He's tired. You gotta be, doesn't he?
I mean, 6 touchdowns. It's a regular walk in the park for him, it seems like. Unbelievable.
He has some power there.
Cole Davis's extra point is up and floats on through there. Back to a 10-point game. Being asked the stats for Marquell Parks here in the booth. We'll try to get them to you. And again, Orrville by 10 now. A little under 4 minutes left on the AltCare TV replay game of the week. We'll see if Northwest can come back.
Skeppers likes to keep an eye on her neighborhood, like MCTV watches out for our neighbors, to make sure everything runs smoothly for our customers. From our technicians in the field to our engineering experts behind the scenes, we use top technology to keep your internet, TV, and phone connected. Plus, expert local technical support and friendly people to greet you. Everything in the neighborhood, the way it should be. MCTV, we go the extra mile.
Orrville by 10 now on our Old Carolina Barbecue Company scoreboard. Kick headed the way of Grossnickel, who tosses back to Craig. And Craig running all which ways and fumbles it. Well, that's probably your ball game. Recovered by number 26, Austin Warwick.
I mean, he had the points covered. It wasn't like he was.
That drive summary, Elmer?
Okay, the last drive was 6 plays, 39 yards. 10-yard TD run by Parks. The extra point was good. Parks now has 19 carries, 190 yards, and 5 TDs.
6 if you count his passing touchdown
6,
as well.
Yes.
And almost 300 total yards.
And we still have 3 minutes and 43 seconds.
And he's probably going to get the ball here. No?
No.
They give it to Ramsdell this time.
Trying to kill the clock a little bit.
Trying to give their junior tailback a little bit of a rest if they can. You know what, though? Northwest, if they go on to lose tonight, they shouldn't hang their head.
Oh, no. I mean, they played a heck of a game. They really, really did.
And they've proven they can hang with a big boy tonight.
Yeah.
There's a lot to like here if you're Northwest.
Oh, I think it's a lot to build on.
Tons.
It really is.
Milking the clock a bit. Here's Marquell Parks. That might be his first negative run of this second half. It is. I think he's finally spent.
No, he isn't.
No?
Nah. You get him the ball. You watch him. Whoop,
All right.
whoop, whoop, whoop. He'll be whooping it.
That's what I'm scared of.
He's just killing the clock. That's his way of killing the clock.
Just stopping when he runs. Let's see what he does here. Hall gets the ball and he drops it. So 2:21 left. 4th down here now. About 8 to go.
How many timeouts does Northwest have left?
2.
2.
Now this is a precarious situation if you're both teams. You convert here if you're Orrville, and
it's over.
That's officially the ball game.
Yep.
You get a stop here in your Northwest. There's a glimmer of hope. Throw, nearly picked off.
Threw behind him.
Intended for Ramsdell. And Northwest clinging to life at this point.
Threw it behind him, huh?
Well, it seems like Northwest has scored every way they can tonight, so what else do they have in the
Let's
bag
see
of
if
tricks now?
they have another trick in their bag here.
Bob's running out of room. Jordan Mick back to pass. Mick goes down. Grayson Barnhill on the sack. And third sack of the night for this Orrville defense.
Is the big boy in there? He's not in there, is he?
I don't think
59.
he is.
No?
I think Eddie might have seen his last play of the night.
Ooh. Why would you take him out yet?
Get him some rest.
He can rest tomorrow.
Yeah. Rest when the game is over, right?
Yeah.
Northwest takes a timeout.
He can sleep on the bus on the way back.
Yeah, that's right. This has been one great game tonight. If you're tuning in and watching us and you've missed it to this point, well, I don't know how we could catch you up. I mean, Markwell Parks has scored 6 touchdowns for Orrville. That's probably your game summary in a nutshell. He is most likely your Altman Health Foundation player of the game.
Or the big boy.
Eddie Burns.
Eddie Burns. He had a heck of a game.
Well, we will see. Decisions to be made.
Give the big boys up front some consideration. Second down.
Mick keeps it. And
Nice
brought
tackle.
down.
What a nice tackle.
The bandit linebacker, Zach Walker. Looked like a bandit there.
Yes, he did. Nice. That's a very good tackle.
Third down, and any ounce of life that's left in that Northwest huddle is going to be used up on these next 2 plays. Mick to throw. Jordan. That's Braden. Braden Mick stays on his feet with a man to beat in Markwell Parks. And Braden is into Orrville territory.
Jeez, he's only a freshman.
He's a good one. Wow. That kid's going to be somebody.
It's going to be a good one. He's a good one now.
Him and his brother both. Mick again. Braden Mick caught it. And he's down at the 1. How did he come up with that? This is insane.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's a heck of a catch.
Back shoulder
and now Northwest to go into the power I. Mick under center. Hauser the deep back. Handoff. Hauser walks in. And Northwest, clinging to life, has an onside kick attempt coming that could win them the game.
Do we only have 44 seconds left?
Yeah, yeah, we do. My, oh my. This was just walking in.
Yeah.
After the extra point for the Indians, number 25, Isaac Buffet.
What a game.
This is good.
How can anyone top this the rest of the year? Flag is down, false start. So they've recovered one onside kick tonight. Can they recover another one? And I asked the guys back in our truck, how much tape do we have left to use?
When we started this drive, we says, what tricks does Northwest have in their bag?
They have Braden Mick. that's the trick. The freshman, he's the trick left in the bag.
He has 165 yards receiving.
165 yards receiving, another flag. Offsides this time on Orrville.
Offside called against Orrville.
Talk about monotony. By the way, I know we normally don't give scores on this broadcast, but I will say this. The streak has ended tonight for Minerva. They defeated West Branch tonight. The streak is over in Lion Country. LaFay's kick is missed.
No. Oh, that's big. That's big.
Well, unless you just score after you get an onside kick.
Well, that's true. Then you win.
Yeah.
Then you win. Who's our MVP?
Should be Markwell Parks.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a nice round of applause, please.
Ramsdell, the injured player down, has to be dragged off the field. Or drug off the field, one of the two. And Haley.
See, this drives me crazy here.
He almost lost that snap.
That drives me crazy.
Takes a knee and Northwest takes a timeout.
So
they're gonna play percentages.
You got to get that quarterback. I realize they're in the gun every play, but that quarterback has to take a direct snap. I mean, you're really taking a chance. If that ball snapped over his head, and we've seen everything in this game, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.
Northwest and Orrville still running off to their respective sides with the timeout.